All right, you guys, we are back, and as you saw with the title, we're going to talk a little bit about Las Vegas. So if you didn't know, if you're new to my channel, my name is Aisha the It Girl. I live here in Las Vegas, and I want to talk a little bit about the economy as a whole here in Vegas. So we're going to touch a little bit on the casinos, restaurant, partying, nightclubs. We're basically Las Vegas. Everybody knows Las Vegas. It is a partying town. I'm just saying, and yes, people really do live here. For many years before I actually lived here, people would ask the question, including myself, where do people live? In the casinos, in the hotels? No, there's actually houses outside of the casino, the strip. So with that being said, I do believe the total people here is comfortably a little bit over 2.5 million people here. We're growing every day. We are a destination town, meaning when I say that is when people want to relax, when they want to gamble, they want to have a great time, especially coming this spring, moving into summertime. You want to have a good time. You want to come to all the fancy, amazing hotels and party poolside and have great service and bottle service and go to some of the best nightclubs. You come here to Vegas. Now, with that being said, everything that's going on is really amazing. Now, if you didn't know, like I said, if you're new to my channel, I work at a grocery store. So I've really been sitting back, and I think a grocery store is a great indicator of what's going on, not globally, okay, you can say globally, what's going on with everybody, meaning their lives. So, for example, the majority of people here work at the casinos. So when you're talking about a casino, we're talking about the nightclubs in the casino. We're definitely talking about those five-star restaurants in the casinos. We're talking about the hotel, of course. We're talking about housekeeping. We're talking about the cocktail waitresses. Just a slew of jobs that go with a casino and a hotel, casino and a hotel. So thousands and thousands of jobs, thousands and thousands of people. Now, all those people have to, at one point, come to the grocery store. So this is how I'm kind of putting it all together. I'm starting to see, like, because I have a lot of regular customers that come in and they're like housekeeping and whatnot. And we just, we talk a little bit of what's going on. And lately we've been just talking about how they're cutting hours at the casinos. They're shutting the restaurants down. I don't know if you guys heard about the buffets. They're closing all the buffets, which is smart. I'm just saying, buffet is literally all the food laid out for everybody to breathe on, cough on, touch, so on and so forth. Not everybody has the best hygiene. With that being said, it's just like I want to say like a cascading effect or a domino effect. So for example, let me give you this example. So say we have me, Aisha, and I work at the casino and I do housekeeping, for example. Say numbers are down, people aren't flying in, people don't want to travel, they don't want to come here to party for, what's going on globally. And notice that I'm not saying that word because they are demonetizing videos, and it's just like we won't say the word, but you guys know where I'm going with that. So hours get cut. People are getting laid off for a couple weeks. Some people are losing their jobs. Some places are hiring. I'm noticing that someone actually did point that out to me about 2 or 3 days ago. It goes, have you looked around and seen how many places are hiring? And it is kind of amazing. Some places are doing a lot of hiring. With that being said, circling back around, the casinos are slowing down. So as the casinos slow down, that means their employees are slowing down. So if the employees are slowing down, what are they not doing? They're not paying their bills on time. And that's everybody. I'm just talking about here in Vegas. They're not paying their bills on time, meaning mortgage, rent. And those are the main big bulk of what comes out of our check, correct? And then car payments. We're talking insurance, we're talking about food, we're talking about lights, just little knickknacks people are cutting back on. So one thing that I used to do quite often is go to the movies. I love going to the movies. I haven't been to the movies in months, actually. And something that I do want to point out, which I found very interesting, before this started to happen with what's happening globally, and it's spreaded from the east, now it's here in the west, and it's in Europe and whatnot heavily. Did anybody really pay attention to the economy and how it was already slowing down? I would say in October, it's been slowing down, but October, November, quarter 4, a lot of numbers, a lot of bankruptcies. Is anybody following all these big retail stores that are filing for bankruptcy quietly or not so quietly, but nobody's paying attention? So the economy was already slowing down. And then to add this on top of it, just with the stock market. Okay, if you follow the stock market, how it's been plunging, and the Fed is, giving all this money to all these big companies in my opinion, to keep them afloat. It's really amazing because, like I said, it's a domino effect. So people's hours are being cut, or you're getting laid off. So that's less money that you're spending other places, which affects those places. So let's go over, say you used to love to go to the movies every weekend. Now you're cutting back because you just don't have that that extra cash coming in to go take your family of maybe 2 or 3 or 4 people to the movies that could cost you comfortably $50 to $100. You don't have that cash just laying around. You rather save it to see what's going on later down the road. If later on will be quarantine, or whatever the case may be, you're just holding on to your cash more. So that's less cash that's circulating through the economy to keep other businesses open. Vegas, literally, I would say, is a party town. It's a party town. It's a party town. Everybody wants to come to Vegas. I think I'm not going to say everybody, but quite a few people, the majority of people, have been to Vegas. When you want to blow some extra cash, you come here. It's your birthday, you come here and party. You want to go to some of the best, like I said, best nightclubs, you come here to Vegas. If you want to come to some of the best casinos or hotels, you want to get that amazing, excellent customer service, over the top customer service, you come to Vegas. Vegas is literally a tourist town. So as things progress and things are slowing and people are holding on to their money more, or they're thinking about not traveling, we are a destination spot. People fly in. If you live in California, Utah, fairly close, people drive in, but the majority of people fly in. Things are just slowing across the board. The cool thing about working or living in Vegas is everybody knows somebody. So everybody knows somebody that works in the hotels or the hotels, the casinos, a bank, the DMV, the airport, something like that. So we're just hearing all these things, and we're noticing the hours are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Some people are getting laid off. And with that being said, it should be interesting to see how Vegas comes out in this. All right, you guys, kind of a little lengthy video, but I just wanted to give you guys kind of like my perspective on where Vegas is going, how we're slowing down a lot, especially all the people that I know that work in the hotel industry. They're being either laid off or their hours are being cut. They're being saying, just stop working for about 2 weeks, we'll hire you back, things like that. Really interesting times we're living in here. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Feel free